Hello, thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Annabelle with Snacktime Yoga, and welcome to your 30-minute Spring Equinox meditation and yoga flow. We'll start with a gentle meditation, about 5 minutes, with some prompts you can think about concerning the idea of equinox and also springtime. And then we'll have a nice yoga flow that's focused on balance, as the equinox brings equal parts day and night. So we'll begin seated here, however you're comfortable. Really adjusting through your body so that nothing feels weird, nothing feels out of sync. You want to be really relaxed if you're trying to meditate a little bit. Once you're there, you can close your eyes and pull your attention inward. Observe your breath as it moves through you. You don't need to do anything special here. Just watch as your inhales and exhales come and go. If your attention starts to drift off someplace else, that's all right. Just gently pull it back to your breath, following that rhythm. Notice the pace of your breath, if it's fast or slow. If your breathing feels gentle or labored, like you're trying too hard. And try to get out of your own way so you can come to the most natural cadence of your breath. Take a big breath in and float your arms up. Bring your palms together, exhale, and plug on in. Palms can come to prayer at your chest, or if you'd rather, you can just place your hands on your belly or in your lap. Just find a meaningful way to connect with your center. Notice the texture of your clothing underneath your hands. The weight of your body against the floor. Allow your shoulders to soften. Let go of tension in your jaw, your fingertips. Allowing every inhale to expand you in all directions. And every exhale to soften things down, a chance to relax. Just making some non-judgmental observations about your breath, what's going on in your body. I'll now provide 3 questions that you can ask yourself to meditate on the spring equinox in your own life. First, where in your life do you feel out of balance? Where in your life do you feel out of balance? Second, what can you do to come closer to that state of balance? What can you do to come closer to that state of balance? This might mean letting go of something, bringing in something new. And third, what new beginnings can you manifest this spring? What new beginnings can you manifest this spring? Now take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Relax through your hands and gently open your eyes. Make your way out onto your hands and knees. Any way you want to get there is fine. Just try to support your body through whatever movements you take. Start to roll around through your spine, every direction you can think of here. Maybe moving through some cat-cows up and down. You can also roll side to side, shifting in your hips. Maybe picking up a knee or bending an elbow there. In this yoga flow, we're going to practice a lot of balance, as equinox has equal parts day and night. But we're also going to kind of focus on spring, new beginnings, kind of emerging from winter and that long, restful atmosphere we get in wintertime. Walk your hands out in front of you, drop through your hips, and extend your legs out behind you. Come into an upward facing dog. If this is a lot on your wrists or lower back, you can come down a bit lower, bend your elbows or come onto your forearms, maybe sway a bit side to side. Hinge on back to all fours. Then tuck your toes, take a big breath in and lift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Looking for a nice long spine here. You can bend your legs as much as you need, maybe shift side to side to open up a bit. Inhale, lift up onto your tiptoes. And exhale, back down. One more time, inhale to lift up. And exhale back down. Now walk your feet up to meet your hands. Let this be really nice on your spine. Big bend through those legs. Hands can walk forward as well to create some more space. Drop over your legs for standing forward bend. Then roll everything up to stand, one easy notch at a time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, just let it go. Drop your arms, maybe give a gentle shake. Take your way up to the top of your mat if you aren't there already. Lean into your right leg and pick up your left foot off the ground. Just hover it there. And we'll start with a tree pose. With tree, your left toes can be down on your mat. If you want to bring them up a bit higher to your calf or your thigh, you could also go for that there. So whatever is kind of feeling nice for you. Pick something to do with your hands that's useful. And we'll stay here for a little while. I'm a little wobbly today. It's exciting. Starting with tree pose for our spring equinox flow, because I love to see the leaves return to the trees into spring. And it's also a really nice opportunity to practice balance. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your arms and slide your left foot straight on back, spinning that back heel down. We'll find a warrior one. So big bend in your right knee. Hips angling forward. You can adjust through your hips and your feet so that everything feels comfortable. Maybe stretching your arms up or bringing them to center there. Whatever's good. 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your arms and slide this back leg straight up to the top of your mat. Big breath in, reach tall. And exhale, let it go, drop your arms. Now going straight over to the other side, lean towards that left leg, pick up that right foot off the ground. Find your stable place. You're building a tree trunk here, building roots. And then pick somewhere for your right leg to be maybe up high or a little bit lower. Just try to avoid that kneecap if you can. Arms can be anywhere you'd like, maybe crossed behind you or at your center, extend it up. We'll hang out here for a little bit. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your arms. Slide this top foot all the way back so you find your warrior one. Being really gentle with these movements here, squishing around in your hips, your feet, and then picking a place for your hands. We'll breathe here, just 2 rounds of breath, allowing your inhale to nudge you up just slightly. You're kind of expanding, and that exhale kind of softens and sinks you down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Drop your arms and bring this back leg up to the front of your mat. Big breath in or reach tall. Exhale. Relax your arms. Give a gentle shake. One more time there. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, let it go. Starting again with another balance. Lean towards your right leg. Bend your left knee and pick up your left foot in your hand. So if you're here and this feels great and it's challenging enough, you're getting everything you need, you can just stay here. That's awesome. If you want to go a bit bigger for a dancer pose, you can do that. So kicking your back foot into your hand, your opposite arm will kind of stretch forward as a lever. And so thinking of this movement starting in your hips, hinging forward, you can bend through this front knee if you need it, and if you've got a wall, you can lean on that too. One more breath here. Then release through this back foot, bend both knees, and bring that leg back. Whoosh. Adjusting in your feet here till you find a warrior two. So it's warrior two, hips are open to the side, big bend in that front leg. Arms float out on either side of you, making sure everything feels comfortable. 2 breaths here, easy inhale. Again, just letting it nudge you a bit. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Now moving a bit bigger as you inhale, lengthen up through your legs and arms. And exhale, bring it on down to your warrior two once more. And inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now lean back, reverse warrior. Oh, it might be nice to take your front leg with you here. Because we've gone back, we're gonna come forward. Find that balance in other ways than standing on one leg. Bringing your forearm to your thigh. Stretch your back arm up, might stay here. Go behind you. If it wants to reach around your back, that can be fun too. Just looking for a stretch. Bend through both legs, come all the way back up. Reach tall. And exhale back to warrior two. We're gonna do that one more time. Lean back, reverse warrior. And exhale, flow forward. Let it be nice on your back as you come into side angle. Now turn your hips towards the ground. Catch yourself in a low lunge. So bringing your hands down, coming onto your back toes. And then lean towards this left hand enough that your right leg can float on back. Downward facing dog. Roll on out for a plank pose, walking your hands forward or your feet back a bit here. Just making sure that you're steady, supported, and comfortable. We'll go side to side, starting on the right, leaning into your right hand. Come onto the edges of your feet and stretch your left arm up. Option here is to bring a shin down. That'll just give you some extra support while still developing some strength and some stretchiness. Bring it back through your middle and let your momentum carry you to the other side as you stretch up. And bringing it back through one more time each side, over to the right, big stretch. And back and over to the left, stretch tall. And back through your center. Come all the way down so you're lying on your belly. Send your arms behind you. You can stay here, or if you want to interlace them, lifting up, pulling back through your shoulders if that's nice. Gently lower everything back down and make your way back up to stand however you want to get there. So you can move through some yoga things or just kind of climb up yourself. That's fine too. Just be deliberate and take care of yourself along the way. Take a deep breath in, reach tall. And exhale, relax, just drop your arms. Maybe give a gentle shake here. All right, let's do all that on the other side. Leaning into that left leg, bend your right knee and catch your foot behind you. Relaxing, staying here. If you want to stay, awesome. If you want to go a bit bigger for that dancer pose, kick your foot into your hand and stretch your opposite arm out in front of you. You can lean into a wall if that's nice. Oof, just kind of playing around, finding that nice opening through your hips, your hamstrings. Wherever you are, soften through both legs, release the back foot, and swoop it on back. Follow it with your body. And then find your warrior two. Left toes facing forward, big bend in that knee. Arms float out. Holding here for 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, reach up through your hips and arms. Big movement there. Exhale, let it float you down. You don't need to rush it. Just wait for your breath to lift you up and carry you down. Lovely. Now lean back for reverse warrior. If you want, you can lengthen in that front leg, only if that adds to it. Bend through both knees and swoop everything forward. Side angle. Stretch up. Push down in both legs. Come on up through your center reach. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, lean it back. Reverse warrior. And exhale, flow forward. Turn your hips towards the ground. Catch yourself in a low lunge. Coming onto your back toes. And make your way back to downward facing dog any way you'd like. Now inhale, lift up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, relax back down. Keep your feet where they are and just drag your hands back to meet them at the bottom of your mat. Roll up to stand nice and slow there. Big breath in, reach up. And exhale, let it go, relax, maybe gentle shake in the arms. It's just always a nice one to kind of remind myself to relax a bit. All right, a little bit more balance here. Starting on the right side, lean into that right leg, pick up your left knee in your hand. So you can stay here if this is nice. We're gonna have 3 options. First option is here, open up in your hips, stretch your arm out to the side. That's a great one. If you're feeling a little adventurous, you can bring your left hand to your heel and kind of kick your foot into your heel. Kick your foot into your hand, there it is. Whether your leg is bent or straight doesn't really matter, but that's just a little bit of an extra thing. You can do that. And then if you're feeling even more adventurous, even more springtime, you can come into a bird of paradise. So with bird of paradise, come on back, bend through that knee, wrap your left arm around your leg, and your right arm will come on around and they'll kind of wrap underneath your legs. So you can stay here with this left leg bent, or you can try to straighten it out. That's not happening for me today, but this is just kind of a fun one. We can think about birds. Bird of paradise is a really beautiful plant, flower. My parents had one in front of their house when I was growing up. So I really love it, but it's also just a fun one to, I don't know how doing this resembles that, but it's kind of fun. Either way, you've been on your leg for a long time. Just go ahead, come out of whatever you're doing, release gently in your arms, bring that leg down, maybe shake things out side to side. Before we move to the other side, we're gonna do a little interlude centering thing. Stretch your arms up. And exhale, we'll sink on down for a chair pose, bending in your knees, sinking low through your hips. Feet can be together or apart, your call. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, float down. One more time like that. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, relax down. Now inhale, stretch all the way up to stand. On your exhale, twist over to your right side in a chair. So bend your knees, left elbow or forearm can hook outside that thigh. Opening up, arms can be apart, or maybe pressing your palms together. Now relax and roll up to stand. Let it feel nice on your back. Reach up. Exhale over to the left. Let gravity do the work here as you go to the other side. And inhale, everything lifts up. One more time on each side, over to the right. And bring it on up. And over to the left. And bring it on up. Now back through your center, sink on down. Just 2 breaths here. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale back down. Once more, inhale, lift halfway. And exhale back down. Now come all the way up to stand, big reach. Exhale, fold over your legs, drop it in your head and neck. A gentle break here, maybe swaying side to side. You can grab opposite elbows or massage through your shins, whatever's feeling nice and useful on you today. Slowing your breath down, those chair poses always get me pretty tired. Put a softness in your knees and roll on up. Slower than you need to go, just really gentle there. Now lean into your left side. Pick up your right knee in your hands. You can stay here. Option 1, opening up through your hips, stretching your left arm out. Option 2, bringing your hand to your heel, kicking your foot out somewhere. Or option 3, finding that bird of paradise. So wrapping your arm, your right arm underneath that leg, and your left arm will come around your back. You can try to extend that leg if it's happening. Not for me, we'll just be here, it's good. I might actually just come out here. Couple more breaths here. You can do it. And gently relax through that top leg. Maybe shake things out to either side in your legs. You can roll around a bit in your hips there. Take a deep breath in, reach tall. And exhale, fold forward over your legs. Bend your knees enough that your hands can find the ground and you can sink on back toward a deep squat. So bringing your weight back toward your heels. You can keep your hands out in front of you, especially if you have trouble getting your heels down. That can just be a really nice little kickstand. Or you can plop down and hang wherever you want to be here. This is feeling great. You can just stay here. If you want to practice a crow pose, this is a fun time to try that. I don't know how much I associate crows with spring. I think more like autumn time because of, that's normally what I think. But hey, they're birds. We can still honor the crow in our spring yoga flow. With crow, just bring your hands out in front of you, put a softness in your elbows, squeezing your knees around your upper arms, and just kind of float forward. Look forward, lean forward, and lift in your hips. So instead of thinking, oh, where am I going to put everything? Just lift up in your hips and see what happens. Maybe toes come off the ground, maybe they don't. You can kind of rock in and out. Just keeping things soft. You don't need to use any force. Nature doesn't force stuff. Just wait for it to happen. Keep yourself soft and ready for it. And then one day you'll just be shocked because you'll get your crow or you'll get your handstand or whatever you're working on. And it will be marvelous. It'll be really great. And come on down to sit comfortably. You can be kneeling. If you want to sit on your hips, that's fine too. Just be comfortable down here. I'm going to lead us through some nice shoulder stretches. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing in your legs. Go ahead and stretch your arms up above you. And exhale, wrap your right arm underneath and around your left. So eagle arms here. Another bird. Inhale, arch your back, look up, lift in your shoulders. And exhale, curl everything in. One more time. Inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, curl everything in. Untangle your arms. Take a deep breath in, reach tall. Go for the other side. Left arm wraps underneath and around your right, looking how twisty you want this to be. Inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, curve everything in. One more time there. Inhale, lift. And exhale, curve in. Relax through your arms, maybe a gentle shake again. And come on down to sit comfortably if you've been kneeling and you'd rather switch to your hips, or if you want to change your position, that's cool. Taking a moment to slow down and just notice how you feel in your body, in your mind. You can close your eyes if that's helpful. And take a big breath in, float your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your center in some way. Palms might come to prayer, maybe one hand on your heart, the other on your belly, or both in your lap is okay. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Thank you. It was so lovely practicing with you today. I hope that you feel ready to welcome spring and that you have at least done something to celebrate the equinox. If you liked this video, feel free to subscribe or comment. I would really appreciate it. But if not, either way, I hope to see you again soon.